Yeah, okay, no problem.
Yeah, good.
Is the stream caught up or is it still in delay? Yeah, we'll wait for the live. We'll wait for the delay to catch up and then we'll start casting.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, you can introduce if you want.
Alright then, I'll start then. So, hello, Internet. Welcome to VLR Community Cup Season 2. And today we're watching Kebab Cookers versus Drink Zillionaires. And Matt picks a split. And
Yeah, this is the first
Ascent.
time we're going to be watching the first VLR match after the split changes. It's definitely going to be interesting.
Yeah, and Chambers gone now, so Chambers not overpowered like it was before.
Yeah, now we see more of KJ being played. But we have to follow the observer, right? That's what keybind is that? Okay, okay.
So we have Drink Zillionaires playing on defense. And Casey playing on attack.
Right, a bit of early A aggression being shown. But
Very fast A push. Wow.
very fast they push. They got a lot of early info. They should have a general idea as to where the attackers are. Boomer goes in. It's a 5-man push towards stairs. And looks like the defense are just going for a retake setup. They're going to give them side.
Farron pushes onto site. But they don't know
Storm
about...
peek out for an early kill.
Turrets destroyed.
Still smoked off. It'll be very risky for him to peek and get a kill. Looks like he
Oh,
is.
Farron... Oh, but the
Oh, he
turret's
gets a
down.
ding down. That was sick.
He's stunned up though. Trailblazer comes out. Curator gets
Good
one.
trades being done.
Player standing.
But the defense, the attackers
It's
still
too
have
strong.
pretty good crossfires.
Yeah. So that's a round 4. Drunk. That's a round 4 KC.
We're on to the second round of the match. Looks like Drunk Zillionaires are not going to force, but they're going to be stacking a side. KC is still playing a little passive, maybe looking for any aggression to come out. Because that's what they did in the first round, but no. Faker out in elbow, just jiggling.
Oh, he's seen
info.
Sky.
Sky, Patu charges Satchel's out.
Oh,
Tries to go
close
for the
passive.
second.
Gets a double.
Faker all alone on side, only with the classic.
Standing.
But
Tries to get Ferrum. It's unable to do much.
only the dink there. Unlucky.
Spike planted.
And Tom, he's spotted 2.
No,
Oh,
honestly,
he's just
he's been,
chipping away.
you know, with just a classic in hand, he's able to do a lot of chip damage.
Yeah.
7 HP.
Flashed and pushed. A second
taken
round
out.
for kebab cookers.
Second round for Kebab Cookers, but overall, good damage done by Drunk Zillionaires. They're able to deal a lot of damage to the point where KC will have to rebuy some of their shields. So coming into the buy round, it will be difficult. They will be put at a disadvantage. On to the third round. This is the buy round. This is the round which is kind of going to dictate the momentum of the first half. Looks like a straight up push into B side. This is going to be an interesting round. Early satchels by Patush to take garage control. Stun going to slow them down a lot.
Yep, Patuj is stunned.
Counter breach
Trailblazer comes
util
out.
and counter nade. But a lot of util being exchanged, but not necessarily any progress.
Yep. So it looks like they're going towards mid.
Yeah, KCA, had an idea that they're going to run into a B stack, so they may be pushing mid to take some more control, or to maybe try and fake a mid push. But overall, not much movement from Drunk Zillionaires as they're still maintaining this position. But as I say, that race is rotating to spawn. There's actually a good play from KC to kind of cut noise, make some noise mid, and try to
Yeah.
force a rotate. But all Ferrum is going to be contacting. Oh,
Oh,
they spot him.
Ferrum
It's only going to be
seen
two
one.
on side. This is going to be very difficult for them.
Worry, does he get this? Oh, he's blinded! Oh, Kaczynski.
Oh,
Spike down B.
really good flash.
Kaczynski, Kyoto, double up. Oh, Patuj is throwing bite back.
Enemy remaining. 30 seconds.
Man, that was so close.
Oh,
Kirito tried
unlucky
his
there.
best. But Kaczynski and Kirito did try their best to hold out the push, but unfortunately they were surrounded from both
Spike
heaven
planted.
and side.
Yeah, they did a
1v3.
really good job. Does Faker win these? That's the question.
Gets spotted by the turret. Now they have an idea where he is.
Yeah, nah, I'm not a believer.
Yeah, KC are playing way too passive. Bokvik is still paranoid about the CT push. Will he be saving? Flash goes out, he gets
Yes,
fully
flash
blinded and
that,
gets tagged a
fully blind.
lot.
And he's low, and Calypso gets the kill.
I would prefer that he saved that gun, but no, overall good round from KC. Really
Yeah,
good
very
start.
run. So let's summary of the round is basically they tried a push, no, tried a B push, but then they cut noise, and then it made DZ paranoid, and then some went to A and some stayed at B.
Yeah, and those at the end there was only two on site before the site execute. It was very difficult for them to hold on. Anyway, we're on to the fourth
No,
round.
this time DZ are playing aggressive in mid. Oh, Kaczynski
Really nice
spots
shot.
it.
He
Wow.
spots it. Really good
Just
aggression.
done it. Faker spotted
I really-
Calypso.
I really like that mid push from them.
Here.
Site is free.
Oh,
Do they clear Calypso? He's in a very key
No.
spot. They do
oh
clear him, he
Calypso
gets one. He gets two.
Gets two.
Gets
Triple!
three.
He's so good. But he didn't clear out He didn't clear out Rippy.
We start with the judge.
Oh, but the Trailblazer.
He dodges
Oh,
the dog.
Oh, but 4K. No way,
That's all I have to
Calypso.
say.
He's blinded. Oh, Kaczynski stops him.
Cousins, exactly 14 HP. Free, so close to the ace, yet so far.
Yeah. What a round from Free Young Thug, or Calypso, as we call him on the server.
Amazing round. I really like the mid push, the early mid push, but unfortunately they weren't able to capitalize on that early pick. Just
Yeah.
based on the gun advantage. Anyway, another buy round for KC. Maybe they can bring it back.
Yeah, I want to
And-
see these more proactive plays, because I think it does work out. Like they managed to get the first pick of the game.
Yeah, try to be
Just-
more proactive on your rifle rounds. And maybe you'll have an advantage, but again, very passive.
Again, another mid hit from. Another mid
Looks like
hit from
Kirito's going
Kabaka.
for an early wall. off of that sound cue. Ooh, Tom makes noise. His position is given away. Warrior's going to be pushing the smoke. This is very risky for him.
Warrior's gonna clear him out.
They expect him.
Oh
Tom clears
no!
him.
Oh, but the
Patouche.
shot's popped. Patouche.
Yeah. Patiouche is looking for the trade. He's hungry for
Oh,
that
but
kill.
he's vulnerable. But oh, he's not gonna have enough time. Oh, and he
Gonna have enough
bottles the.
time.
He bottles the
I've got your
jump.
trail. Bomb buddy out.
This is going to be an all-out A hit. But this crossfire will Patouche push out CT. It'll be very difficult for him to even get a pick. But look at that. They're going to be regrouping onto ramps instead of directly pushing on the side, which I think is
Yeah.
a good play.
But you just give them the space, so they know heaven is clear. But they
They
don't know.
expect him
They
on
don't know
side.
Faker. Nope, they don't know he's there.
A.
But H2
Yeah,
trades
good
Faker
trade.
out.
Last player
H2 with
standing.
another kill. Wait,
One
Kaczynski
enemy
doesn't
remaining.
expect Patouche to be in CT. He gets taken
Rippy
out.
gets a
Rippy with
kill.
a nade.
Wow.
1v1. Raise was
Everyone
raised.
Patouche.
14 seconds. The spike is out. Patouche has to make a
Oh,
play.
does Patouche clear him out?
Seconds left.
8 seconds. This is going to be very difficult.
5 seconds. Ripey. Ice in his veins. Ice in his veins with Ripey.
IP played that very well. Patouche still gets the kill though.
He still gets. Oh, unlucky. Hey, they won the round at least.
They won the round, but they still lost a lot of guns and money. So this buy is going to be looking very rough for them.
Yeah, their economy's in the mud at the moment.
It's going to be a very scrappy buy with Vandals, small shields, Stingers. But you know, they can make it work since Split is a pretty close range map. Stingers are going to be incredibly deadly. And especially
Yeah.
if you group up and push, you'll be easily getting kills.
Turret out.
Looks like another B main hit. A fast B main hit. The Viper Wall's popped up. The Trailblazer comes in from Calypso.
Fast B main hit indeed, and looks like they're going to be playing a retake. KC do have the KJ ult in hand, so they're probably looking forward to using that later on. But, you know, a lot
It
of
looks like-
aggression and util being shown, but no
Yeah.
progression at all.
It looks like they're trying to bait out utility from DZ.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to bait out the KJ ult.
Is Ripey gonna throw the paint shell? Oh,
Yeah,
he
that's
spots
what
out.
to do.
Spots one.
That is a bit weird. Omen smoked out CT. But actually draws out the rotation. Look at that. 3 towards A.
Tom's in the prime position.
Okay, Patouche gets
Is Tom
spots
gonna
out.
push?
It's best that he doesn't. He was holding a good off angle. I don't think Patouche expects
Yeah.
him.
Yep, Patouche doesn't expect
doesn't.
him. Tom gets the kill.
But meanwhile,
Oh,
30 seconds left.
no, he's just
he
he's
hit is
run down.
underway.
Alarm
You know, all in all, I think good work by Patouche. He was able to sell the fake.
Yeah, he did a very good job, and he's pivotal in winning these rounds because he takes a lot of space.
Yeah, he did give them a lot of space. But the retake is going to be interesting. Both of the Killjoys have their ult. It's shown a very rough spot. Does he get cleared out? Time is running out. They're going to have to execute this.
initiated.
What are they going to do? The ult comes down?
Yeah, but it's very late. I don't think they're going to have any time at all, especially with the KJ mollies on side. That's going
Yeah.
to buy them 8
That's
seconds.
Remaining.
Oh, Ripey!
With nice
Chris!
shot from Ripey.
But and you know what H2O is? Oh, but H2O. Yeah. Looks like the timing it doesn't work properly.
Yeah, the timing was just way too late. They needed to rush into site much faster. You know,
Yeah.
the space and time Patouche bought on A site was absolutely vital for the round win.
Yeah, and Ripey did such a good job as well.
Ripey did a good job on the retake, but unfortunately time
Yeah,
is the
time.
reason they lose.
So it looks like they're gonna go for another A hit.
Majority of the team gravitating towards the A side. Patouche again, you know, we usually don't see a lurking race, but we're seeing a lot of that in this match.
Yeah.
But look at the push from Kaczynski and Kirito. They have gained a lot of
They're
information.
gonna realize it's A.
Yeah, they have to realize it's A. Oh wait, Kaczynski
Yeah,
made
but-
noise. I think
Patouche made
Patouche's aware
noise.
of him. It's gonna be difficult.
Oh, but
to-
she gets it.
Grenade!
Faker with a classic. Does he? Oh, Ferrum stinked it.
That's a lot of damage. He's gonna fall off of that. But still, Patush is in
Yeah.
mid. He's still trying to gain more
Bomb buddy out.
space. Boombot goes into Vents. Satchel peeks. Gets entirety of mid on his own.
Is Ripey gonna check? Oh, Ripey gets it!
The
And he gets
Stinger
the
wins
Vandal!
that. Yeah, free upgrade. Stinger absolutely demolishes him close range.
Yeah.
Go get him.
30 seconds left.
And it's a free site for KC.
Yeah.
Warrior on the good luck. Gets his implicate Tom. This looks like another round for KC. This is gonna be very difficult.
Yeah, very good round. But Warrior manages to get the kills. Is he gonna save?
I mean, it's
Not
best if Remy
save.
saves.
Yeah, Ripey. It's best if Ripey saves, yeah.
Grenade!
Really good.
Yeah, very good
Synergy
round from KC.
Again, I feel like on the attack, if you give them mid control, you're just automatically putting yourself at a disadvantage. They need to focus on taking mid much earlier. They're giving Patush way too much space.
Yeah.
And, that essentially is the key factor as to why they're winning the rounds. Is because they're just letting Patush do his thing.
Exactly, yeah.
Time to explode.
There.
Anyway, looks like this is gonna be a fast A hit.
Satchel up.
Patush getting ready to satchel in.
Yeah, two satchels out.
Bit of a weird satchel.
Oh, blind light comes in.
Okay,
ult
counter
comes in.
Harbor Ult being placed. This is gonna be very difficult for Patush to gain any space with the Harbor Ult.
Producer's stunned.
Okay, Tom
I've
is
seen
able to
all
get
them.
one, gets
Ripey's just
instantly
spamming
traded out.
Grenade!
the paint shell. The
If
ult.
he pops his ult,
It's gonna be the.
Sky's out!
oh, the rest
Oh,
of them attack.
won!
I don't know how the ult doesn't kill
But
all
the,
three
the
of them.
gun down prevents. This is
Do
free
they
for
check the
Kaczynski.
corner?
Oh,
clear
but Kaczynski
him.
whiffs! No, he whiffs.
Kaczynski was checking mid. He felt that there was a lurk, but that wasn't the case. But anyway, this is going to be very difficult for Warrior to hold out. He's on 7 HP and he pops the ult. It's very brave.
Yeah, it's a 4v2 situation. It's heavily favored for DZ right now.
He's just faking the ult.
Last player standing.
Oh, and
It's long. Tom was able to kill them both.
yeah. Wow, what a crazy round that was. First you got Ripey with the ult and he gets one. And then they go for events push. And Kaczynski could have got two, maybe two. But he was just
but he
cleared
wasn't
out.
looking. He was
Yeah.
not looking at the right direction.
Yeah, unlucky
Deuces.
timing.
2-6 on the board. KC are slowly climbing their way back into the half. I mean, Zillionaires are slowly climbing their way into the half.
Yeah. But Jude's is stunned.
Bomb buddy out.
Slowly making their
Mememeister
way
comes in.
into peak garage. They take B main and looks like they're just gonna leave Omen to hold that while
Yeah, it
they
looks like-
poke out.
Yeah, it looks like another passive play this round. But they're
Very
slowly
passive
taking
play.
space again.
I think this is going to be a B split. Reyes and Calypso going. They're probably waiting for the wall to break, and then they're going to execute on the side.
Yeah. Kaczynski and Kirito double up.
Do they commit the KJ ult? I think they do. But Kaczynski has his breach aftershock, which can take it out within a few seconds. Viper wall goes out, and execute is underway. KJ ult is not being used.
It's not
Tom
being
is
used.
able to get a kill in mid.
Oh, the Viper Molly delays the plant.
20
While he's
seconds.
planting.
Of the clock.
Calypso,
You should run.
easiest kill for him.
Kill for him.
Oh, the dink! Phantom moment, phantom
140
moment.
Dink. You hate to see that.
Yes, we do.
Okay, I like this KJ ult. They use it after they get the plant down. It's going to buy them a lot of time.
Yeah.
They do. Kaczynski does have the breach ult.
The alarm bot's
Do
shut
they
down.
use it?
H-Destroyer's gonna use the paranoia.
Oh, the paranoia blinds all three.
Oh, is he gonna peek out? No, he knows on spike.
Remaining.
H2O!
with two. Kirito's going to be forced into a save.
Yeah. Another excellent round from KC.
It always looks like Zillionaires have the upper hand, but then they're not rushing. They're just losing out to time.
Exactly.
They're winning their aim duels. They're able to retake the space, but they're just losing out to time. And especially with KJ and Viper on a team, just mollies. You just know that they're going to be playing on lineups, so you have to play much quicker. You shouldn't be this passive.
It looks like another A hit.
A much more fast-paced
Phantom and Faker against the world. An open site.
Into a retake, but they do have the breach and KJ hull. They can just peacefully play back and wait for the rest of the team to group up.
Yeah, realistically, this should be a round win.
Looks like all of them are going to be playing on site. Is that the appropriate play? Because you're going to be going against a breach ult. Breach ult goes down.
Batuj gets one.
Usually
Batuj just ult. Oh, he's
able to do much damage.
He's solo. Line comes in.
Oh man.
Oh, Calypso with a double.
Player standing.
Rippy in a 1v3 situation is able to get one. Quickly gets traded up by Young Thug.
Calypso goes mad. Wow. It was.
Flash was on point.
Yeah,
I still don't
brilliant
understand
flash.
as to why they didn't commit the KJ ult. Even if you commit the breach ult, you still have all that util to deal with. It's just best if you just use the KJ ult.
Exactly, they didn't take any space at all. They could have gone. They could have gone to back at A main, or even through CT spawn.
Exactly, they had plenty of time. They weren't able to execute it properly. Anyway, it's gonna be a rough buy. If
Ryan gets an early pick.
Lot of mid aggression being shown. Kirito with a frenzy is not, and no shields as well. This is gonna be very difficult for him to hold. Ferrum gets another kill.
Another.
That was huge kill.
Tom with his sheriff. Oh, but Calypso gets him.
B site is theirs to take. Faker with a Bucky. Maybe he can get one if they push into CT.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh yes.
Good kill.
He gets one at
Uses his
least.
All to cross and get a gun. He has a phantom.
Oh, another 1v1 duel, but oh, it's solo 5 HP.
Kirito with the frenzy.
Kirito. Oh.
And Faker with the 5 HP clutch. Calypso with the confidence. He just typed in NT.
Yeah, we love to see that from Calypso.
Faker is just better off saving the gun.
He manages to get one, but Batuj shuts him down.
That doesn't do much damage. There's no point in taking exits at that time because, KC are just so far ahead points-wise and also economy-wise. So even if you get the exit kills, it really doesn't do much.
Yeah.
Okay. Last round and a half. We've seen this 1,000 times before. The 9-3 curse. Can they do anything on defense?
Are you a 9 curse believer?
Yeah, I feel like 9-3 is all in the head, but still, this game is very momentum based.
Yeah.
Hey, Ripey with the
Ripey
judge is
gets
able to get
early
one.
pick.
Okay.
He gets one still. Is he gonna use the paint shell?
He's gonna get mollied off. He has to cross at the one point.
Oh,
He's
he
able to
still
cross.
survives. He still survives. Warrior
Nice kill
stops
on
Faker.
Warrior.
Does Faker expect Tom?
You should run.
KGL goes out. They're gonna have to reposition. Fun Tom with the kill.
Tom. Come on. Whoa, Ripey!
Down A.
What? It's like
Ripey.
watching Fortnite.
Valorant
The
child
shotguns.
game.
The judge should be illegal at this point. There's in no way he was supposed to get either of those
Yeah.
kills.
One enemy remaining.
Calypso. Calypso wins these.
And the Calypso with the RGX vandal is looking way too crispy. I think he is aware of the flank though, the moment, or that this timing is going to be absolutely make or break. Oh no, okay, Kirito
Expect.
knows
He
where
picks
he
up a
is though.
spike.
30 seconds left.
He is going for the rotate.
What?
Maybe he's trying to fake
rotating?
it.
25 seconds on the clock. Oh, fake
Yeah,
rotate,
he's-
I think it is.
But I think Kirito reads this pretty well. Unless he goes back mid.
Oh my god.
Kirito fell for the
No
good
way.
old bait and
Calypso's
switch.
brain is massive.
Wonderfully played by Calypso, but I think Kirito should have
Yes.
had an idea that
Planted.
this will most likely be a fake just due to the time crunch. But
Yeah.
now,
Is he gonna
you know,
expect
the
it?
playing board is
He
equalized.
sees
1v1.
him?
Flashes
Fake
goes
flash.
out. Calypso is onto CT. Dogs out for info.
The slow comes out. He can
not
just
planted
half
for him.
defuse. He can half defuse. Oh, he knows he's there. Oh no! What
What a
a
run
run
by
from
Calypso.
Calypso. He's actually different.
Switching
LU's a W gamer. And that's a 4K from Calypso.
Okay, from Calypso to kind of, I guess, seals this match 10-2. And I feel like DC won't be able to do much unless they get this pistol round. If they lose
Yeah.
this pistol, it's just GG's. Go next.
Yeah. Yeah, KC looking, KEBAB Cook is looking absolutely dominant on the attack side, so I'm really having high hopes for the defensive side now.
Looks like a big hit from judging by the player's position. Stun. Harbor wall goes up. A really fast mid take. They're just rushing into heaven.
Wow.
Ooh, but that Viper wall
Nice.
is going to be a pain.
Paint
They
shot
go
comes
through the Viper wall. Warrior gets
No! Warrior.
Spike down mid.
two. Wait.
They don't cut out Faker,
Engine.
but H2 gets him. Fun Tom 1v4, no. They're just running him down. Not much he can do
60
here.
HP. They're going for the knife.
Yeah.
No, Calypso denies that.
Wow. Just wow. What an absolutely brilliant map from KEBAB. He's looking absolutely dominant. Calypso 21 and 6.
Absolutely destroying them with the sky. And also, you know, really good setup from Warrior.
Placing swarm.
Yeah.
That Viper smoke completely denied them heaven control, and Patouche with the nade plus the Viper vulnerability is a very dangerous combo. It denies them absolutely any space. Looks like, I mean, KC have to kind of force into the, I mean, DZ have to force into this round. Looks like they're just going to go for a fast hit.
Yep, another fast hit, it seems. Ripey goes
like
to heaven.
Okay, I think that's a good play since KJ has a setup for main, so it would be very difficult for them to enter side. But look at this, they're already in
Ripey's taking-
spawn.
Already in spawn.
What is going to
Warriors
peek into 3
expect
people?
it. No, 3 people now.
Ripey goes for the gun exchange, unfortunately gets
But
taken off
Calypso
guard.
don't know about H2. He whiffs! He whiffs! He whiffs! No, he's an NPC. Oh no.
Farum with the ghost is still able to get one. Really good kill. 2v3 situation. Calypso
Spike planted.
and Patouche.
Oh, Calypso spots one.
Hawk out.
The flash comes out.
You've seen what this combo can do.
Yeah.
Will they be able to win this?
They know where they are.
Still
Patush
gets one.
one.
He's down to 1 HP though. It's gonna be very difficult for him. And that crossfire setup is
Calypso
just
shut
way
down.
too good. Calypso and Patush gets taken down. That crossfire was just way too difficult for them to.
Yeah. So, wow, and actually a really good attack side so far, at least.
Yeah, looks
Very
like
fast A
Dark-
push, much faster than it was previously.
Yeah, much faster, and I'd like to see a bit more confidence as well. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like Zillionaires are looking. They're giving them way too much respect. Giving Patush and Calypso way too much respect. I feel like they need to get into their faces and just kill them.
Yeah.
It looks like another very passive A hit. Ferrum with the frenzy. Looks like he didn't have enough money to buy into this round.
Since he pops the
goes
flash,
out. Yeah.
another flash point. H-throw. He's using the paranoia.
Flash.
He runs up.
He's pushing.
Oh, he's pushing, but the paint shell.
Yeah, he tried
Oh,
to
he
get
stops
early
to
picks.
capitalize.
Wait, this wall though, there's a gap. Unfortunately, he cannot go through it. Ferrum is still not cleared out.
Oh, Farron whiffs.
He looks away at the wrong moment. This is gonna be very
Yeah.
difficult for Calypso.
Wait a minute.
The timing is huge. He gets
Guess what?
That is a daylight robbery. He was not supposed to get that. Nobody was watching elbow.
Criminal.
3-4 is still very doable, but as I say that Rippy is able to get H2 onto heaven.
Oh, Rippy gets another
gets him.
double. Another blast pack.
Last player standing.
Oh, the dink. Oh, and just Patush just whiffs. A 4th round.
A 4th round, but overall good damage from Kebab Cookers.
Yeah, very good. Very good so far.
Zillionaires are going to have to rebuy their shields. Their economy is definitely going to be hit with a dent. This round is definitely make or break at this point. If they get this round, Zillionaires are going to be, their momentum is going to be towards the side, and the economy is also going to be towards the side. So
Yeah.
slow, I feel like at this point they have the round by round mentality. You just play round by round and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Looks like another B hit. A very fast mid take. Harbor wall goes up. Sage wall also goes up. They definitely don't
Yeah.
want.
Patush
Winston
throws
to
the paint
begin.
shell.
Denies them a lot of space.
Yeah. Oh, Ferrum
Ferrum is-
spots.
It's going to be very difficult for Ferrum. He's going to be hit with the aftershock and the breach flash.
Oh, Ferrum
Still
gets
goes
one.
unnoticed.
Oh, but
Fake
fake
with 2. How is
On top?
Ferrum still on site? I still don't understand.
One enemy remaining.
Calypso with 2.
He shuts him down.
Kirito in a 1v2 situation. Calypso
But-
pops his ult. His position is
gonna be
given away.
spotted.
One enemy remaining.
Kirito gets
Oh,
one.
Gets one.
He goes for the reposition. This is going to be very difficult. But I think Calypso kind of realizes
Yeah.
that he's going to be rotating.
Oh, Kirito! Wow.
Just your healer.
What a round from Kirito. The odds
Ah,
are stacked
correct.
against him, and he still is able to pull it off. But I don't care about the round win. I still don't understand as to how Ferrum goes completely unchecked for so long. He was able to get two people with just 5 HP.
He managed to get crazy values. He's a site holding demon.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it doesn't pay off.
Yeah. But at least Kirito
Anyway.
clutches up.
Yeah, Kirito clutches up with the Spectre. Really, really huge round. Won by Kirito. This is going to be huge for them. Okay, Kebab Cooker is back, forced into, a pistol buy.
I suggest you move.
Harbor and Breach are going on. This is going to be a very fast side
Sage-
hit.
Then Anaswarm stops Kaczynski.
Kirito is out. And, he was out on an island on his own. He was completely
Yep.
isolated. Phantom is able to get a trade.
Ferrum's on site again. One.
Able to get 1. Is able to
A
get 2
double?
again. The way
Again.
Ferrum is able to anchor the site on his own is absolutely insane. And still able to get out of the
Yeah.
ult. That is huge.
And Ferrum has the ult. Pharym could use the ult right now. He
Looks
pops
like
the ult,
he's
but the
going
ult can
to
get
be doing
spammed.
that.
Spike planted.
They need to break the wall.
One
Oh,
enemy
no.
remaining. Last player
Oh, Kaczynski stunned up. Kaczynski!
Kaczynski with 2 kills right before he gets suppressed. That was huge from him. And it's kind of unlucky that the wall had to break right when he gets stunned.
Yeah.
Patush did have like a good, he was holding a really good angle, but unfortunately he just gets stunned and gets peeked by
Yeah.
Kaczynski.
Unlucky.
6-11 on the board. I never really expected, this good of an attack side from both teams.
Yeah.
Usually when you look at split, you expect, the CT side to be the more advantageous side. But
Yeah, that's what I thought originally coming into this map.
it looks like we're going to be seeing quite the opposite. Looks like Kaczynski takes early Ram's control and completely falls back. But look at that drew out the entire team towards A side.
Yep.
Faker with a
gets
huge
H-
kill. That was a very huge kill. And
Open
off
B
of
side.
that- open B side off of that, and they're just going to be executing on.
But there's Warrior still there.
Site is theirs. And kebab cookers are just going to be forced into a retake. But
Then
not the
Ascent
ideal
delays the
buy.
plan.
Hey, okay, Ripey is the one who popped his ult. I thought Patush did.
So if they're playing for retake, Ripe has to use the ult right now. He gets no information.
Patush on the flank.
Tuj,
he gets
oh,
cleared
does he
out.
get?
Like if Patush gets a kill.
last
Okay,
player.
Nah.
he doesn't. Kaczynski is able to seal the deal.
7-11. What a comeback!
Man, we've seen the 9-3 curse before, but we're witnessing a 10-2 curse in the making.
Yeah. And look,
Again,
look at,
I feel like the same mistakes that Zillionaires did on their defense side, Kebab Cookers are doing the same thing. They're giving them
Yeah.
free mid control. They're not, being very proactive and being more, aggressive. They're just playing passive. And at the end, they're just not having enough time to retake the side. Anyway, on to the round. Looks like a very fast A hit. Quite the opposite from what we've seen.
paint shot comes in from Ripey,
But again, Calypso.
but Calypso stops him.
He just dry peeks and is able to get a kill.
Mr. Consistent. Kaczynski gets H2O.
Again, Calypso with
A
the
double.
second kill. Kaczynski with the second. It's a 2v2. Advantage to Kebab Cookers. I mean, advantage to Zillionaires. But
Yeah,
looks like
Kaczynski's quite
Calypso
low.
might have a really good timing here. He might catch them off guard, but I guess they are still aware of the CT push.
Oh, is Calypso going to spam?
Spike planted.
No, he doesn't spam.
The harbor ult, the harbor ult prevents the spam. I really like Kaczynski's position. He's giving, he's maintaining that having control.
Yep. Calypso flashes inside.
Oh,
The ult is
harbor
used
is going to make
by
them difficult.
Yep. And 3k for Kaczynski. Kaczynski got some very good value out that round, despite being in vents.
Really good reposition as well onto Heaven, which seals the round win. And man, we need to see something different from Kebab Cookers if they want to stop the comeback, because they've been just repeating the same thing over and over again, letting them take the side and just being forced into a retake, which is not really working out. So they need to be
Yeah.
they need to be way more proactive. Maybe play aggressive. Maybe go for an early pick.
Yeah. So it looks like another aggressive push. Ripe uses the boom bot. Backside's being spammed.
But look at that. The entire team has rotated.
Immediately attention is drawn into B side.
But I don't think Zillionaires have an idea as to where the rest of the teammates are. Looks like Calypso is going back here. Okay, they put in a lot of.
Caution
Does Patouche hear the rotate? I don't think he does.
No, I think he's waiting for. Oh, it's a fake.
It's a fake, but I don't think it does much because they weren't able to,
Yeah.
make enough noise for them to hear the rotate. The kebab cook is still maintaining the same position. None of them have actually rotated.
Well, it looks like
Okay, looks like the Omen
B's
utilized a TP onto
open.
A. That
The
was
hit
a
comes in
bad
again?
decision.
Oh, the gamble fails. Where it jumps into sight. Oh, but he doesn't. Since he shuts him down before he can get.
He tried to get rid of the plant.
Yeah.
Nothing was able to do much.
Placing alarm bot.
Aaron picks up the frenzy.
Okay, kebab cookers forced onto the retake again. This is gonna be very difficult for them.
Yeah, Faram has no utility left. The alarm bot spots him. Patouche. Oh, Patouche.
One.
But Kiriso, they did line up.
Kirin
Kiriso with 3k.
absolutely shuts them down. Yeah, that crossfire was
Yeah.
just way too hard for them to break into. It was pretty
Ah, but
much.
the Emerald Smoke was there though. That's the thing. I thought he would have got the
Did
kill.
someone spot me?
Well, at 9-11,
9-11.
Kebab Cookers, the momentum slowed down completely.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on inside kebab cookers' heads right now.
Yeah.
It's like another. The team has gravitated towards B side. Looks like another mid B split. Very aggressive B.
Yeah, another fast beat hit. Sage Wall comes down.
Man.
Oh,
It's
Calypso uses
Phantom
the flash.
all alone on site. This will be very difficult for them to hold out on their own. Can they do anything?
Oh,
What is able to
No,
get
he
one
tries
for him
to
with
transfer.
another faker with the trade? It's a
oh, they just
3v4.
shut down the attack.
Ferrum is still on side. Phantom finally takes him out, but Calypso is able to hold the cross and is able to get Phantom. Somehow
remaining.
they're able to get it back into a 3v2, now a 3v1.
Yeah,
Faker
it
all
wo-
alone. I don't think his position is noted.
Oh, no,
the
he's
board
spotted, he's
spots him
spotted.
out.
Yeah. A 12th
Yeah.
round. Match point. Match point for the Kebab Cookers.
Match
What-
point
what
for
did
kebab
Rip-
cookers.
Point.
Yeah, what did Ripey try and do there? Did Ripey try and transfer? I think that's
I
what he
think
tried to do.
He did try to transfer, but I just still want to talk about the site hit. Warrior and I think it was the Phantom. They were no, I think it was Ferrum. Who were all alone on site and were still able to completely deny the push. Really well played by them, and that's a very
Yeah.
crucial round when they're back onto match point. That definitely lives lifts a very heavy boulder off their backs.
Yeah. But Tuch uses the paint shell.
A lot of
And it
util
looks-
being exchanged.
Yeah. Looks like they're re-aggressing towards A main.
I really like this. They throw their util and then they immediately cut noise, and that kind of
Fake is
brings up-
lurking. Oh, H2 wins zipline.
and I love this game. You're not supposed to have that much accuracy on the ropes.
I know. Funtom picks the kill on H2O.
You should run.
Yeah, but looks like that round loss hasn't phased them at all. Casey is still pushing with a lot of confidence. I really like this ult, but Calypso's all alone in heaven.
Calypso.
He
No.
pushes.
Oh, he
I
gets
thought he would
shut
at least
down.
use the flash. He should have at least used one flash to maybe try and get an early pick. But he doesn't. He just
Yeah.
dry picks gets instantly shut down. But off of that, looks like they're just immediately cutting noise. Ferrum gets one.
one.
They're pushing into CT. Very interesting.
The crossfire. Faker gets a double.
Oh man, that was a very risky push, but it still pays off.
It's 10-12. Oh my god. The comeback is on.
We have a game on our hands.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, let's look at the buy. Man.
Calypso 29-14, dragging his team, kicking and screaming.
Absolutely, must be the comms must be incredibly hectic right now. But if you look at the economy, it's not looking too good for kebab cookers. It's
Yeah.
very scrappy by a couple of Aries, a couple of Stingers, and a Phantom. And Ferrum hasn't even bought anything, which is kind of weird. But okay. Looks like
Wow.
I think Ferrum focused on buying all of his util instead of buying a gun,
Yeah.
which is an interesting thought process. But let's see how it pays off. Very slow mid take. Boombot goes into male and Warrior with the Viper Orb is going to be trying to look for a close range fight. But
The
that's
Beambot
all
didn't
four in
spot him
mid.
though.
If H2O decides to peek, he's going to gets instantly deleted.
Yeah.
He's going for that info. He gets
Oh,
one.
H2. Oh, Rifey.
Looks like they're walling off mailroom and pushing into Vents. Phantom is able to get one trade. He drops down and gets another.
What are they doing? Oh,
Gets a
triple!
third. Oh my god. Phantom with wonderful kills
Phantom with
there.
W Gaming. He's pushing so fast into sight. And they just
Does not
immediately
let go of the W key at all. He's
Yeah.
doing a duelist job as a
It's like-
sentinel.
Yep. He spots Patuj.
Spots Matush. Maybe he wants to go for the ace, but looks like they're just going for the round win. He doesn't want to risk it at all.
One enemy
Yeah.
remaining.
Kaczynski with the kill onto Patush. Warrior in a 1v4 situation. He gets
Yep,
dinged.
down to HH being spammed. 11-12.
11-12, man. Let me remind you again that this was a 10-2 in favor of kebab cookers, and they're getting absolutely comebacked on.
I know. Oh, they had an absolutely dominant attack side.
Yeah, and especially like on paper, if you just look at the team and the agents they have,
Yeah,
you should be
statistically, they
expecting a
should be
very
better.
strong. Yeah, they should have a statistically stronger defense, but that's not the case at all. They're getting absolutely rolled in attack, and looks like Dark Zillionaires are just going for
Warrior
all out
pops
B
the ult
head.
early.
A good read by Warrior, pops out the ult early.
The Viper Molly's committed. And it looks like they're going...
Yeah, they don't want to be contesting the Viper ult at all. They're just going to be instantly
Yep.
rotating towards A.
They're running back
But
towards A. A's an
I
open
think-
site.
A is an open side, but I think kebab cookers do have an idea as to if Dark Zillionaires are rotating.
Yeah.
Looks like Calypso just playing onto CT just for info. Kaczynski does have his ult.
Calypso's pushed off the angle.
Yeah, he tried to go for an early pick, wasn't able to get any
Yep.
space at all, and it's going to be a 5-on-5 retake.
Yep. Spike's going down.
Kaczynski has his ult. Looks like
Yep.
Ferrum has utilized this, but that's a very risky spot. Kaczynski can use his aftershock to get rid
Oh,
of
but
it.
they don't clear like one part of it.
Oh wow, the harbor
wait.
orb!
No! Oh, they weren't cleared out.
That
And
is
Photon gets to kill the
absolutely
turret.
genius.
1000 IQ from kebab cookers.
One enemy remaining.
12-12.
What a round. Dude, that harbor orb literally won them the round.
Switching sides.
That was
Oh my god.
incredibly well played.
What a comeback from 11-2 to 12-12.
Man, I hope both teams can play the defense a little bit better now. You know, now that they've kind of, I guess, played their respective defense sides pretty badly. I hope they learn from their mistakes.
Yeah.
Hopefully see a much more competitive overtime now. But anyway,
Hopefully we should be able to see something good.
we have kebab cookers back on their favored attack side. A very, very slow take from them. Slowly scaling up mid.
The Sage ult comes through, and it's
Yeah,
just
get rid of
instantly
walls.
destroyed.
Yeah, I usually don't like that mid wall because it gets instantly taken out and it's just a waste of util. Warrior going to be smoking up vents. Doesn't deploy it yet. H2O in a very passive position. Is trying to, anticipate a B aggression. But Dark Zillionaires are not giving them any info or any space. I really love this setup. They're giving away Heaven Control and just playing on sides, which I think is, the most ideal way to play split.
Yep. Flash comes through, and they've taken heaven control of B.
Kirito is going to be forced into CT, and it's again...
Again, they just shut them down.
Yeah, Rippy and Kaczynski in a very bad position, and just behind pillar, and they get pushed from both sides, and they weren't able to.
Does
defend
Calypso
at all.
expect Faker? Yes, he does.
Faker with a little bit sloppy on the clear there. It doesn't fully
Yeah.
clear that corner.
But
Quantum with a
Phantom-
nice shot. It's a 2v4. I've seen these done before.
Yeah, but as soon as Phantom pushes, the alarm bot's gonna spawn, and he's gonna get traded.
Last
Oh, H2O! Oh, it's just...
Yeah, Phantom was in a very tough position there.
Yeah. 13-12
switching
for Drunk
sides.
Zillionaires.
Match point.
My bad for Casey.
AC on their match point, Drug Zillionaires back on their attack side. But look at this, first time we're seeing a more spread out attack. We have Rippy actually
Rippy-
selling a really good fake here. But look at the B main control being taken by Warrior on the other side. That's going to be quickly given away. Rippy with a shorty kill. There's a lot of map control being taken, but look at Patouche. He's still paranoid about the B push, and I think his decision will be right. Rippy's rampage gets completely taken down.
Yep. Oh, Kaczynski spots Patouche with a wallbang.
Yeah, Patouche didn't expect Kaczynski to be pushed up that far, and it's a 3v4 in favor of Dark Zillionaires. Faker on the lurk is able to get rid of Ferrum. Ferrum a little bit, unaware of that lurk. Calypso's still aware of the lurk. He still expects.
Last player standing.
Oh, but the flash. Oof, oof. Kaczynski gets Warrior.
Calypso in a 1v3 situation is able to get one.
He expects a flank. Oh.
Here's Faker. Time is running out.
Found one.
No, he doesn't expect
Gets
it.
another. Doesn't expect Kirito to be backside.
Oh.
A really
Wow,
good try.
Yeah, very good try.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Again, we've seen enough defense rounds lost. We need to see some of them being won now.
Yeah, true.
If they don't score any on defense, this match is going to go on forever. Okay. We have KC on the attack now. Patouche going to be sending out a nade. Look at this. I like this now. They're being more proactive on mid. They're going to deny them a lot of control, and they have a better idea as to where the attackers are. I really like this from Rippy. The turret is going to spot out a couple of players on A, but look at this wall. This denies them a lot of space. I really love this wall. But again, just a very passive hold. They're probably going to wait for this wall to break and just going to contact into heaven.
Yep.
Bomb buddy out.
Calypso and Patouche are mid. And they're gonna take the space now. They spot Faker. Faker runs back into vents.
He's going to utilize his orb there.
The aftershock comes through.
KJ versus KJ. This time is going to be huge.
Oh,
Phantom wins that
Phantom.
fight, gets instantly traded out. But Faker on the mid vent push. A really good re-aggression from him. And
Another
it's a
zip line
3v4.
The spike. Toxin screen down.
But sight is there to take. But, they forgot the spike in B main. That is very bad.
Last player standing.
Oh, but Warrior dropped a spike. What? 14-13.
You know, the way the previous attack rounds were played, that was pretty disappointing. That was very sloppy. I think they were trying to change things up, but I still don't get why you need to change things which were working initially. You know, if it's
Yeah.
working, you should just stick with that. They tried to play a bit more spread out, and they got taken out one by one.
Warrior tried to drop the spike. I think it was to maybe Calypso, but
Yeah,
I
a bit
think
of
he missed.
miscommunication.
Yeah.
I will be the
And now finally we see, you know, an advantage for Dark Zillionaires. You know, if they make this comeback, this is going to be the greatest comeback in VIR Cup history. I've never
Yeah.
seen a 10-2 comeback, you know, you know, with such domination. But again,
Yeah,
a very,
same here.
very passive B hit. B finally makes noise. Hubba ball goes up. Ferrum is all alone.
Ferrum uses
Bomb
the
grenade is going
nanoswarm.
to, yeah, that's going to slow things down a little bit.
Yep, he could ice. Oh,
Too
but
much
the
puts
pain.
him out. But Calypso with the support. Really wonderful support given by Calypso.
Ferrum's gonna
Quantum
be
is going for the
good.
aggression.
Ferrum
A
with the.
4v4, 4v5.
Is Ferrum just waiting for the? He's waiting for the wall to break, right?
Trying to force a
Oh, Kaczynski doesn't see it. They don't see Ferrum. He's still just spamming away. Oh my god!
Phantom moment
He-
again.
Phantom moment. He's spamming Calypso with the 4K. And it's 14-14.
Dude, I fucking hate this game. You're not supposed to get those kills at all. He was full running and he was able to get 2.
Overtime.
How? He's actually different. 39 kills. Is this a VLR Community Cup record as well? I think so.
I think there was a 40 bomb before, but if he breaks, which I think he will, then it'll be the highest kills ever in VLR Cup history.
Yeah.
Man, I just feel bad. You know, 10 years from now, Calypso is going to be in a wheelchair with the amount of back problems he's going to have from carrying this team. 40, 13 on the brink of a 40 bomb. But look at this. You know, as we resume into the match, we have Kebab Cookers back on the attack side, and they're playing very passive. Slowly taking in control.
Another
of
slow
the-
take. Kaczynski jump peeking.
I really like this
Oh, but
from KC. Stun
The
goes
Astra
out,
comes
slow
in.
them a little bit.
they're all blind. Trailblazer comes through.
Do they push
Kaczynski's been
Kaczynski?
spotted.
I feel like if you give Kaczynski that much space, the retake is going to be very easy for them.
Planted.
Kaczynski has no util left.
Faker is able to get a cheeky kill through the smoke. He's able to get another.
Another one.
It's a Calypso.
Oh, they just
a
fo-
1v5. Gets 1. Gets 2.
Oh, the transfer. Oh,
Rippy with
Ryby
the
just
judge
hits
kill.
him. Ryby just one taps him. Oh, with a judge. Oh my god.
I love explosions.
15-14.
Again, I feel like they gave KC way too much space. I mean, they gave Dark Zillionaires way too much space because Kaczynski was all in on side. They should have just pushed him, but instead they just went directly onto the plant, and it was a very easy retake for Dark Zillionaires.
Yeah.
Anyway, map point.
Yeah, Calypso almost went nuclear right there.
He almost was able to get another win. But, you know, he has already done too much. His teammates need to step up a little bit.
Yep.
A very
Aggressive
unorthodox
push.
push from Dark Zillionaires. Yeah, very, very fast push.
They're gonna have to push that. Kirito
that
just
is-
sprays,
that
and he
was
gets
very unlucky.
H2O. The
Phantom-
Ferrum gets filmed.
Water rising.
Dies to the storm grenade. He just runs into the setup. A 4v4 though. Equalizes the half.
Yep. And
That's a complete rotate.
and
they fake the
DZ
rotate
are
though?
rotating. But Sir KC, Calypso, and Warrior.
I feel like if Calypso's on side, he's kind of unstoppable. Looks like they're going to
But
go
it's
back mid. Do they go through vents or do they go through heaven? It's $1 million question. Looks like they wall off vents and they directly take heaven control. This is all
If Warrior
from Warrior.
shrinks, he gets two.
Huge.
Oh, but Warrior just Warrior whiffs.
Whiffs
Kaczynski.
everything. Calypso's all alone. Can he make some magic happen
30
again?
seconds left.
We've seen
Somebody
magic
get
from
one.
Calypso.
Spike is
Down B.
Oh, but Rippy stops. Rippy shuts him down.
Okay, but you know, he did as much as he could. with the
Yeah, he
position
did very
was
good
in.
despite the circumstances.
Placing sentry.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Rippy
right
was
B.
in kill. Pertusion of 1v2. Ripey has his ult.
Oh,
Ripey
it's
pulls out,
Rippy.
Pertusion
We
goes
forgot.
back.
Rippy again with the Razor. But no value. Paduch avoids the stun. Blastfat peeks in. He spots Kaczynski.
A really good crossfire setup.
Taps the spike.
One enemy
Goes out.
remaining.
This could be a
Usually
1v1
one.
duel. Oh,
And he goes out
16
at Dark
15.
Zillionaire with the 16-14 comeback from 10-2. What a wonderful match.
Incredible comeback. And that's game 1.
The stream's unmuted, right? Just let me know if it's unmuted. Okay. Alright, it's me, the #Diamond, back again. We're on to the second map. Unfortunately, Mememeister had to leave, and it's only going to be me solo casting. We're going to be going into map 2, which is Ascent. Overall, a pretty standard comp from the side of Zillionaires. Meanwhile, on Kebab Cookers, we're going to see a bit of an unorthodox comp. We have Ferrum just hovering on Neon. Does he pick it? And another disclaimer where Calypso is going to be subbing out, and we have Blade who's going to be subbing in instead of him. But we have made sure that the ranks are same, so both teams are still going to be having the same kind of rank disparity. So it's all fair and square. Anyway, looks like Ferrum switched back to the breach.
Choose your agent.
We're going into a double initiator comp. Where Ferrum blocks in breach. Looks like Kebab Cookers are going to be cooking up a double initiator comp. Raipi finally picks up Arena. And on paper, you know, just from just looking at both the agents, I feel like Kebab Cookers do have an edge just based on the double initiator comp, because you have more util to work with, and you can on Ascent especially, where you can easily fix sites and executes. Having that extra, you know, set of flashes and stuns is going to be very important. Okay. Okay, and we are going to start the first round of the match. Looks like this is going to be a fast hit. Faker with the instant paranoia to take B main. Krasinski with the blade is able to suppress the kill J.
Spike down B.
Rip is able to quickly get a kill onto H2O. And the site is there. It's going to be a 4-on-4 retake, but a quick retake indeed. Lot of util being exchanged here. Blade is going to be the first one taking contact. Rippy is going to go for an early pick. Really good support from Kirito and the Phantom. Going to get 2 kills. And finally going to get the third. H2 definitely didn't expect the very fast-paced A hit, and it was also kind of unfortunate that he got suppressed by Ted, which kind of denied him any util for him to slow the push down. But anyway, onto the second round. Looks like Zillionaires are going to be forcing back in. Rippy with the bolt Phantom buy, another quick B hit. Looks like H2O doesn't get scanned. Wait, he does get scanned. Blade with the quick peek out the smoke is able to get rid of Ted. Ferrum is all alone in boat house. But looks like he's not going to get pushed. He's going to be... The Zillionaires are going to be forcing back into mid. Blade with the quick reposition. I'm surprised Zillionaires did not complete the site execute, because I'm pretty sure they knew that only one was on site. I guess they didn't want to take the risk. Looks like they just cut noise and then planning to re-execute on B maybe. That recon gets a lot of information. And that KO knife is absolutely huge. Scans 3 players.
Can't use that.
And that kind of brings the rest of Kebab Cookers back towards
30
B side.
seconds
And this is
left.
going to be very difficult for them. Ferrum with a ding is going to get rid of
Player standing.
Phantom.
I'm here to make
And the
money,
rest of the
not
team is
spend
just there to support him. What a thrifty round. And again, Zillionaires did fumble that round pretty badly. They invested so much into that round, yet still they weren't able to. They weren't playing with confidence. You know, they took control up till switch, and then after that they just fell back into B main. Very weird, and that kind of cost them the round. And the economy has done a quick turnaround with, you know, Kebab Cookers having the advantage. But anyway, a very slow pace from Zillionaires. Rippy is going to be taking control into B main, maybe looking for an early pick. Tries to take a duel with Ferrum. Ferrum is able to take him down. Faker with the paranoia flash. Faker on the off-angle position gets cleared out. And again, they take control and they instantly give it back up. But I think that's the right decision. Because as we see in mid, B site is completely theirs. But I think Ferrum will be just able to cut them off with the Spectre. Ooh, he gets dinged with the right click. That is incredibly unlucky. But as I say that, Ferrum gets
30
lucky
seconds left.
through the spam. With the spam through the smoke. Cage goes down to deny them any position.
Spike planted.
And they force it into a site retake. Overall, a really good sighted from Kebab Cookers with the amount of, with the guns they had. You know, they made this plant work with just a couple of classics and stingers. Heads to, takes notes of Faker's position, quickly takes him out. Gets tagged by the recon but doesn't get spammed. And it's all up to Kirito and the Phantom. Phantom is able to get one with the Ghost. Is able to get two. But Patush finally takes him out. Overall, an incredibly good round from Zillionaires. You know, they made it work with just a couple of goals and a bit of luck. They're able to damage the economy a lot. But still looks like Kebab Cookers are able to buy with an op. This is going to be the first. This is going to be the first buy round we have seen so far. Let's see how it plays out. KO knives being exchanged, doesn't get any info. Apart from Faker's position. Looks like Phantom is going to be scaling, just misses the flash. And Patush is going to be all alone. He's going to be completely blinded, but Warrior and Patush with the crossfire. Patush is able to get two. But somehow Blade with the over-aggression is able to get one. Another quick repeat is able to get the third one. Really good support being shown from the rest of the team mates. Patush and Warrior were in a very sticky position. But just off Blade's op were able to equalize the scoreboard. Kirito alone in a 1v3. Looks like they're going to be Ferrum and Blade were trying to peek off each other. But Ferrum was caught out with his util out.
Placing sentry. ultimate is ready.
Flash.
Spike down. Defender spawn.
Yeah, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I had to leave my desk for a while. I'm back. But anyway, looks like Kebab Cookers have brought back Ferrum in a 1v3. Phantom in a 1v3 situation. Looks like Warriors going for the knife. The knife is denied by Blade.
There.
We're on to the second rifle round. Dark Zillionaires do need to do something to break the round-winning streak of Kebab Cookers. Right now, Blade with the operator is getting, he's building up his confidence. He's just peeking and getting kills instantly.
Fragment.
Wait, did that ult come from Kaczynski? Looks like Kaczynski with the early ult into B side. Ferrum is all alone. Will he be able to do anything? Oh man, he almost doesn't get cleared out. For a second I thought he was at least going to get one, but he doesn't. He just got a bit unlucky there. 4v5 retake. Blade with the very ambitious updraft dash wasn't able to get anything, and looks like Dark Zillionaires are finally going to get a second round. Warrior in a 1v4 situation. It's looking very unlikely for him. If he does get a few picks, it might help him a little bit. He gets one, doesn't get the second.
Placing sentry. Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade. Here.
Patush pops his K ult off of the early B main aggression. But I think that's a really good fake from Dark Zillionaires. Ted Kaczynski just contacts into A, gets hit of Blade, and it's a A hit in the end. A really good play from Dark Zillionaires by setting up the fake on B side. Rippy gets a cheeky kill onto mid.
Knife deployed. One suppressed.
Kaczynski with another.
Last player standing.
Phantom with a third. And Patush in a 1v4 is able to get Phantom with the Spectre. Kirito finishes them off. Dark Zillionaires slowly climbing back on the board. And looks like they've dealt enough damage to force Kebab Cookers into a half buy. They will be buying into this round, but just not with the rifles. That looks like a very pretty standard attack with the Phantom on the lurk. Actually, the lurk gets spotted out by the KO knife. That is a lot of information being garnered, but I feel like Kebab Cookers have a general idea as to where Drunk Zillionaires are. Drunk Zillionaires are going to be rotating. But look at the space garnered by Blade. He's going to be peeking into 4 people.
Cover going
That was kind of unfortunate. His timing was incredibly unlucky. Patush goes for an early pick. Fortunately gets taken out. Looks like Ferrum and H2 are still being way proactive. Ferrum is still getting one.
Player standing.
Kaczynski gets another onto Catwalk. Faker spams and gets another one through the heaven boards. And Kirito's able to get rid of H2O, and now the score is equalized. I feel like ever since Blade lost his operator, he's not able to do much with the rifle, and again, and he's also kind of getting unlucky with the time by peeking into the entire team.
cover going out.
Faker with the paranoia, Ferrum with the counter util. They're just trying to slow down this mid push. I mean B push. But I feel like Kebab Cookers have an idea as to what drunk Zillionaires are doing, because they've kind of repeated the same thing the previous 2 rounds as well, where they just show a lot of B aggression in the beginning and then they just start rotating. H2 and Ferrum are just paying off each other's contact. Ferrum, man, he just gets caught off guard, and Faker with the second kill. I think what Ferrum was trying to do was rotate towards the A side. A bit paranoid. And he just gets caught out in the most unluckiest of timing. That is very unfortunate. Patush with the pop flash into mid. Blade dashes along with it.
Flash.
Patush with another flash. Gets rid of market control. Warrior DPs into middle. Mid switch is in, able to get in thing. But Blade with 2.
Blocking sight.
He is in a 1v3 situation. Time is ticking. Faker takes him out. A good round by Faker. And with that round, Drunk Zillionaires finally take the lead.
I can buy.
5-4 on the board. But honestly, on a map like Ascent, you know, even if you end the map 7-5, it honestly isn't much of an advantage, because you know, 1 round can completely change the tide of the half. And a very bold move from Kebab Cookers as they force into this round. Blade with the Sheriff. And a bit of a change of pace from Drunk Zillionaires, who are a bit more aggressive, but now they're being very passive. But Patush's Blade does scan 2 of them. Blade goes a bit, tries to explore a little bit. You know, the dash timer was about to run out and he goes back into safety. But again, look at Drunk Zillionaires. They haven't changed their positions a bit. They're still waiting for Kebab Cookers to show a bit of aggression. When will they initiate the site hit?
Deploying drone.
Drone goes out, that initiates a side hit, a beautiful blind. Blade tries to get a kill by spamming the
30
switch
seconds
position,
left.
isn't able to get anything. Blade breaks a door and Kaczynski swings off of that. Blade is doing his best to try and get a little bit of a pick, but look at Kaczynski, man. He's able to still get a few kills despite being very low health. Blade is going to be running into a crossfire. He's able to get 1, but unfortunately Rippy trades him out.
Player standing.
And that's 6 on the board for in the favor of Drunk Zillionaires. I think kebab cookers are being way too passive. And usually when you counter an already very passive attacking side with a very passive defense, it's going to be very difficult for you, because if you're not playing for information, you're just going to be caught off guard by the pace, and every time the attackers try to do something different. But as I say that, look at that, a change of pace from Drunk Zillionaires to get them 2 early picks into the round. Kirito still maintaining the B position.
Initiated.
But an early KJ ult from H2O. Will Kirito use his shock darts to deny it? Looks like they don't, but honestly that ult doesn't give them too much of value. Kirito with a bit of a whiff is still able to kill him. He's ready for Pharym. Instead of Pharym, Patush is ready for Kirito. He's in a 1v2 situation. Rippy is still very low. If he gets Rippy, this could be very doable.
One enemy remaining.
Patush gets Faker. Rippy is very low. But Rippy with the perfect crosshair placement is able to get rid of Patush.
Last round before the switch.
4-7, last round of the half. The buy is not looking too good.
Here.
Kebab cookers. Again, I'd like to see a bit more aggression from Kebab cookers, but I feel like it's way too late because it's the last round of the half. I feel like if they're more proactive in mid or pushing catwalk early, they could have had a better idea as to where the attackers were hitting. A flash and Patush pops his blades out. Very early mid control being taken. I wish I could have seen this in the early round. Looks like Blade is going exploring. Instantly gets taken out by Rippy.
I know exactly where.
The site is theirs once again.
Spike planted.
Kebab cookers again in a very unwinnable position. H2O just peeks into 2 players in heaven. Warrior goes for the ult. TPs into Vine. Faker spots him out. Whiffs the spam. Warrior takes him out.
Last player standing.
It's a 1v4 for Patush. 45 HP. Time is running out. He's able to get one. Unfortunately, Rippy with the ult and full HP is able to finish him. And an 8-4. Kebab cookers are looking incredibly good in the beginning, and then they just straight up lose 7 rounds in a row. A bit disappointing, but hopefully they can bring things back this half. I feel like this pistol round is very important, and if Kebab cookers are able to win this pistol, things are going to be way easier for them down the road. But anyway, all 5 members of Drunk Zillionaires, all 5 members of Kebab cookers are posted up, are near B lobby. Looks like Blade is going to venture out into mid. A jiggle peek from him. And looks like it's going to be a B split. The slipwire. What a flash from Patush. Is able to catch Kirito completely blind. Faker is all alone side with just a classic. Rippy goes unchecked though. Rippy could be absolutely huge here. Gets one. He gets one and he has to fall back. But overall, really good space and value
Spike planted.
contributed by Rippy. Patush goes for an aggressive peek, but I felt like he overextended that. That was completely unnecessary. Rippy punishes him. Knife goes out, scans Warrior.
Remaining.
Rippy gets him. Rippy gets another, and that's a 4K for Rippy. Again, a really good sight hit from Kebab cookers, but their post plant wasn't necessarily the best, but Tush, he did do well in the beginning with the flashes and the early 2 kills. But, after the spike was planted, he became a little too over-aggressive, over-peaked, and Rippy was able to instantly punish him. And I don't know, I don't think Rippy was cleared in the beginning of the round. I don't know whether he got timing, he timing them through the smoke, or he just gets completely uncleared. But, the sloppiness from Kebab Cookers kind of cost them the round there. 9 on the board for Drunk Zillionaires. This is going to be a heartbreak for Kebab Cookers because they just lost a 10-2 comeback on Split, and for them to go out on Ascent, it's 11-2 comeback. I stand corrected on Split. So for them to go out like this, it definitely is going to be but contrary from what we saw in the pistol round, a very, very slow side take from Kebab Cookers. Blade slowly and meticulously clearing his angles, but they're going to be running into a stack. Hit Kaczynski on side. Flash is being exchanged. Kaczynski peeks off the flash, is able to get a bit of chip damage. He's still going for the repeat. Phantom dealt to support. Nate pushes them out, but Faker and Kaczynski and Phantom just lock it down. Ferrum down HP with a ghost isn't going to do too much. He gets caught down with the flash. Very unlucky. 10-4 on the half. And Kebab Cookers have a very, very big mountain to climb. And the only way they get any closer to a comeback is if they win this round. And judging by their buy, they definitely do have the advantage with the full rifles being bought. And Drunk Zillionaires still have Spectres. But from the way Drunk Zillionaires are playing, they generally have the upper hand with the amount, with the teamwork they're displaying. And they can definitely make, a disadvantages by work. But look at this. Look at the aggression on Rippy and Kaczynski just taking down EMEA. Kirito gets caught with his shock dart and gets taken out. Blade with a nice kill onto Kirito. And the sight is theirs. But I just want to emphasize on how well Drunk Zillionaires still took aim and control. I think we've kind of failed to see that on the defense side of Kebab Cookers, which I felt like if they did take early map control on the defense, they would have had a better, chance of winning. But anyway, back to this round. Blade is able to get a second kill. Warrior, Kaczynski trades him out. Warrior with the kill onto Phantom. Rippy with another trade. It's a Kaczynski with another.
One enemy remaining.
H2 with one kill. And with another, completely blind. A very huge round by H2O. That was a very much needed round to win. It was looking very dire for them, but H2O bails them out. 5 on the board. But I felt like, it doesn't damage Drunk Zillionaires' account that well. Because they still are able to pop out a full buy. Kirito though with the small shields. But unfortunate, I feel like that wouldn't matter much. He'll be playing aggressive again. I like this from him. That dart scan styles gives them a lot of information, but then again, I like this change of pace from Kebab Cookers, playing much more spread out, trying to catch any aggression. You have Ferrum holding a very close angle. He's slowly going to be peeking in. It's a really good setup from Faker and Rippy. I don't think Ferrum clears him out. Yes, he doesn't. And Rippy gets quickly traded by H2O, but Faker is there to trade him out. And 3v4 sighted. Phantom is going to be just playing all this mode. A really good setup by Phantom. He's just able to play off his tripwires. And you know, the warrior smoke essentially helps Trunks in Phantom.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and the recon from Kirito. Able to wallbang
Team Ace.
and deny the plant. You know, and from just the way, you know, apart from individual skill, I feel like Drunk Zillionaires definitely are better on a team skill as well, especially with the util combos and the way they're playing off each other's contacts, especially on the previous round on B, where Faker and Rippy held a really good bait and switch setup, and they're able to get 2 early picks early into the round. Anyway, looks like Kebab Cookers are going to be forcing in. Blade is one of his jet knives. Hopefully he goes for the all.
My ult. Get out of my way.
You know, I like the setup from Rung Zillionaires. They're giving away A side to play retake, and they're just focusing on mid.
Take flight.
Krita going to be leaving market. I mean, leaving mid to drone out. Does he scan behind the box? He doesn't. I think he just misses it. I don't think Kirito knows that there's 5 of kebab cookers waiting for him. But that cam from Phantom is going to be huge. That's going to, you know, pick out Faker, and I think they have an idea as to where kebab cookers are. The ult goes down. The side hit is underway. Blade with a wonderful dash in. He's able to quickly get rid of Phantom, but looks like Blade isn't stopping. That was way too ambitious for Blade. I feel like he got the kill. He should have just played on-site. Bit of a blunder from him.
Thanks, Botty.
Kaczynski gets one. Headstone plays wonderfully off the turret. Warrior gets Kirito
Last player
with
standing.
the shock darts in his hand. Warrior with another kill. Actually goes into the smoke. But Rippy spots him out and finishes him off. The classic. Again, I feel like, you know, kebab cookers are, you know, they're finally realizing their mistakes on their side hits, and they were able to take the side pretty well, get the plant down. But Blade, I don't know what he was thinking there. He just pushed into CT and gets peeked by 2 people. You know, you have the jet knives, you also recovered a gun. You should definitely fall back, give that gun, and then maybe go for kills. Or maybe not even go for kills at all. And just play for time. But he doesn't do that. He just goes for kills and gets instantly punished. It's match point so quickly for Drunk Zillionaires. And this is nothing like the split match that we saw. But I feel like we do owe a bit. I think we kind of do have to give kebab cookers. So we have to cut them some slack because they are playing with a sub. So maybe the synergy isn't on point.
Hello.
But still doesn't explain why they are getting absolutely demolished.
There.
I really like the setup from Krasinski and Rippy, playing very close angles, a good crossfire as well. Venom gets caught out with this flash. That is very unfortunate. Blade gets one, is able to almost get the second, but with Faker 3 kills through the smoke, is able to finish. What a way to end the match. 13-5, Drunk Zillionaires absolutely demolished Kebab Cook. You know, good try from Kebab Cookers. But, you know, this series ends 2-0.